Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4, the Thrones of Ascension, Byzantine Pythium, and it is time. This is going to be our first battle against the demons, or the giants, the demonic giants, the giants who eat people. So they might as well be demons, right? And we are going to be fighting them with a humongous force, but unfortunately not as humongous as we had originally wanted it to be. We have our troops coming up here. They are not going to make it for the battle, nor is Emperor Burnsaber, who is going to be summoning an angel. So, let's talk about who is going to be joining the battle. We have Tok'shin up in the corner. He will be communion mastering, mistforming, and doing whatever he can to paralyze. To help him in this endeavor, we have given him a spell focus, which should improve his penetration. So hopefully Tok'shin will be able to penetrate the giants quite well. Next we have Buggy 3. Buggy 3 will be summoning bugs. That is his job, to summon chaff to hold off the giants. Then there is Slave 1. Slave 1 will be a slave. My lizards will have to be slaves because I don't have any assistant alchemists, and all of my I don't have any assistant theurgs, and all of my communicants are on the way. So then we have Master 1. He is going to be our lizard master. His purpose is to buff up our slaves with personal luck, twist fate, elemental fortitude, and eagle eyes. I don't know why I would do eagle eyes, but he's going to cast spells after that, so maybe it'll help. Slave number 2. Next we have our gnome panic guy. He is going to summon earth power, and he's going to make himself strong, and then he's going to try to panic the enemy, which is actually a very good long-range spell that does, hopefully, again, we don't have to beat the giants, we just have to get them to run. Next we have Lictos. Lictos is liquid bodying himself, and then he is alchemist flaming the giants. I know they are resistant to fire, but it's also a magical attack, and frankly that's all these guys can do that don't have 2 water, of which I only have 1. Of all of my commanders, only King Midas is going to be attending this battle. General Wallace is going to be staying at home. Why would I do such a thing? Well, because King Midas has the most morale. He has 4 morale for the spearmen and the Vestals. Not sure why the spearmen. And then the Varangians and the regular troops have 3. They're all in a line, so again, I cannot really understand why the spearmen have such high morale. I don't know. Oh, because they're formation fighters. Yes, stupid Marcus. Okay, Inquisitor Chitsa. He's also going to be a communion master. He's going to be Divine Blessing in place of my friend Burnsaber. Now, he is going to be getting 2 from the 4 slaves. He's going to be getting 2 additional holy, which will allow him to also cast Fanaticism, which will improve the morale of my troops even further. No one is coming out of this alive, ladies and gentlemen. The morale is going to be sky high, and we are going to do what we can. Then he's going to Thunderstrike, and at that point, do whatever he needs to do. We have Buggy 1, who will also be summoning bugs. Antipthos, who will be Alchemist Flaming. Buggy 2, more bugs. So that's 3 with bugs. Then we have Euphorbos, and he's going to be Will-O-Wisping. I've given him some fire gems. What that means is he's going to create little distracting creatures on the edge of the battlefield to hopefully tie up the giants and move them in different directions. Break up their formation. Then we have Glauchon, our named gnome. He is going to be destroying the armor of the giants to the best of his ability. We have Vestal Support, the lizard, who is going to provide support to our Vestals in the form of etherealness and protection. Then we have Quickness, the Imperial Alchemist, whose job is to make our Varangians hopefully quicker, but he may cast this on other people. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Next we have Varange Support 1, who will be etherealizing and protecting our Varangians. We have Tenthredon, who will be more Alchemist Flame. Our named gnome Nilex will be casting a spell called Shrink, which I think is hilarious. It makes giants small. Permanently. So they're just men. And then we have Slave 3. We have Diclonius, who, despite the fact that he is not commanding any troops, I want him in this battle, and he's up close to the front because he has a fear effect. And I want that hopefully to touch some of the giants such that they get scared and run away. And he's also going to be firing at monsters with his longbow of accuracy. Okay, then we have Slave 4, our 4th and final slave. We have Arcesilaus and Alphaeus. One is doing Magma Bolts, the other Alchemist's Flame. And then we have Thunder, our Communion Master Theurg, who is going to be, as per his name, Thunder Striking. So that is what we've got. I know some of you wanted me to have somebody cast Personal Regeneration on the slaves. I cannot do that. Unfortunately, that is not a spell that I know. nor can I allow one of my gnomes into the communion to cast reinvigoration on the slaves, which would be a really smart thing to do because I don't have a crystal matrix, which would make that possible. So it is what it is, folks. And that is all. I mean, we are summoning our angel. We are raising troops, I believe, everywhere. Well, to the best of our ability. And I just stopped that because I am an idiot. Okay. Well, big deal. Alright. So this entire turn may just indeed be this one battle. We'll see what happens. Whoo boy. If nothing else, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be seeing a lot of fireworks. By the way, thank you for your kind words on my Banner Saga little showcase, I guess you would call it. Some people have suggested I do an LP on it. You know, I like to do LPs on things that I know how to play. So I'm not saying I won't, but I would like to play it a bit more and learn how to play it first. We have our Harbinger. We have not found a site. Dikaiosune, God of Pythium, Prince of Astral Fires, the Divine Shepherd, Lord of Insects. Well, okay. Has broken free. So now our god is alive. Gorillion, where the gorillas live. Scaleria is attacking Marignon. And I think Marignon has a chance, perhaps, maybe. I'm not sure. They seem to now be fighting each other, which is odd. Oh, will-o-wisps. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to be trying to summon. Very smart, Marignon. Very smart. Hopefully Marignon will have renewed power now that Dikaiosune is into the world, and they now have a god to follow, instead of just the promise of a god to come. Obelshin, the giants versus us. This is our capital. This may be a problem. This may be a big problem. Because my entire army is here, instead of where it should be. But somebody's not here, because if somebody has to be attacking, well, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. But let's see what happens. Here we go. We're buffing up first. Everybody's doing their business. These giants do not know what they're walking into, let me tell you. Now this would be disastrous, of course, against a group of enemies that fly, because all my mages would get killed. But you'll already notice that a fair amount of my Varangians have been turned ethereal, as well as a fair amount of my Vestals. The giants are not attacking us with much of note, but they are attacking with an Adon, which is a very tough customer, and a Ball, and an Alhaimon Onakite. Oh boy. Okay, their arrows are hitting province defense, which is good. Now, this is not going to happen when we are on the... Oh, shoot! My bugs! They're being wasted! Well, we'll figure it out. If most of the giants came here, then there won't be that many giants to need to be bugged, I hope. Okay, the pikemen are getting through. Tokshin's paralyzing giants unsuccessfully, unfortunately, even with his penetration bonus. Magic resistance 16 is not that good, but whatever. Divine Blessing, thank you, Inquisitor Chitsa. Boom! Take that. Okay, so Alchemist Flame does work well against giants, or at least these little guys. Okay, they're not fire resistant, that's probably why. Someone cast a fireball, which was not part of the plan. Stay on Legions of Steel was also not part of the plan, Nilex. Come on guys, let's stay on point here. Resist cold, not part of the plan. Maybe we're not close enough? I don't know. I mean, I did put them pretty far back. Alright. Tokshin is still valiantly, but unsuccessfully trying to paralyze that giant. Fanaticism. Inquisitor Chitsa just made our little Chaffee province defense troops into world beaters. Let's see what it did to them. Morale 13. Not exceptional, but pretty dang good. Morale 20 on my Vestals, though they aren't going to leave this battle for anything. And I don't know why, but I have some Varangians that are deciding to just go off and do their own thing here. And they are at 22 morale. Why are you doing that? Move 220. 220, so they don't have quickness. Not entirely sure what's happening here, but hey. A plan is only good up until the point where it is tested against the enemy. But I'm already a little disappointed that Destruction apparently has a very short range. Thunder, very good with your Thunder Strike. We need to take out the big guy. He's the one we need to take out. The bugs are so far proving inconsequential. However, were the province defense not there, they would be much more useful. I notice, however, that my Varangians and battle vessels are taking the lead, and that is not my intention. So I may need to move my regular troops up a little bit more. Alchemist Flame is doing quite a bit of damage. Protection's happening. Quickness is happening. Good. Boom, more Alchemist Flame. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Flying Shards, not part of the plan. Nihilex, you are not following the plan. Don't make me recall you to the capital. Thunder is pretty much just devastating everything. Sorry about that. Okay. Vestals are on the way. They're going to take on the two big giants. And finally, Tokshin is able to... Well, I don't know if it's Tokshin or Master 1, but somebody paralyzed the giant. That's what we need. That's what we need, folks. Oh, there's another big guy. Let's see how he does against Varangians. My guess is not so well. Especially ethereal, pissed off, quickness, protected Varangians with 22 morale and a giant ant. But we shall see. And he, one hit, ladies and gentlemen, one hit, and he went to see his ancestors. This group is not going to be quite as successful, but... Okay, yeah, Tokshin, you are rubbish at paralyzing, but Master number 1, very good. How are my slaves doing? Are they... Have they all died yet? Well, you're Varange support. Oh, here are my slaves, okay. Slave 3 is at 142 fatigue. Could be better, I suppose. The extra hit points from my Bless is certainly benefiting him. Hopefully we can kill 2 paralyzed giants. I mean, that should not be a difficult endeavor, one would think. But these are militia province defense troops here. And now we're desiccating them, because why not? And our Varangians are in their backfield. We're in your backfield, killing your balls. That's right, suckers. And Inquisitor Chitsa is mind-burning, and Thunder is mind-burning, and it is just, it's a party. It is a mind-burning party, ladies and gentlemen. One of these guys is down. The other one, well, they're doing their best. He's a pretty tough customer, I want to say. Well, he's their Adon. He's their heroic Iron... Oh, Iron Will. Increased magic resistance. No wonder. Doesn't matter, though. He is soon going to be as dead as a doornail. And I wasted all those nature gems because my bugs were unnecessary. One Shadow. One Shadow thinks he has what it takes. I don't think you do, buddy. I don't think you do. I really don't think you do. Meet Ethereal Varangian. Boom. What a victory. What a victory at the gates of our citadel. We did not lose anyone. And we took out 44 of these suckers. Although, let's not go crazy. 2 of them, or 30 of them, were Pikeneers. Rivia. Scaleria is attacking Marignon with nothing. Marignon is defending with even less. Which mediocre army will fall the first? It will be Marignon. You can't win them all, ladies and gentlemen. Goal Reap. This is also Ashdod attacking us. They have apparently split their force. We have a fairly decent province defense here, but they have brought probably a better attacking force to this battle than they did to the big one. Hopefully our province defense can tire them out a little bit. Hard when they lead with the the big guys. Come on, province defense. You took out a god. You can take out some filthy giants. Just one or two? It is not to be. It is not to be. We have some undead giants now joining the party. I don't think we've even taken out one of these guys, to be honest. Well, we did. We took out a Gileadite and an Edomite. And they only have 18 guys. Epernia. Okay. This time, Marignan is fighting pretty well. Oh, well, we'll see. Let's see. They have a lot of cavalry. Cavalry wins battles, ladies and gentlemen. Flagellants are pretty good too, but they have to mass them, which they do not. But I do like how they are spending some money on cavalry. That makes me very happy. Take out the assassin. Take out the assassin. The assassin. Well, at least they won. Okay. So, interesting. Very interesting. Things have become a little different since last time. The pass is still not open. Where is he? There's Dikaiosune in all of her. I'm not sure. It's a shroud being held in a box by a statue. So I guess in that kind of situation, gender doesn't really take on much meaning, but a lot of good magic, and I'm going to put it to use immediately researching. And Tammuz, the Harbinger. Invulnerability to 20. I like it. No protection though, so if magical weapons get involved, this guy is going down like Charlie Brown. But let's give him that. Now he has some protection. Okay, but he is not going to be Tammuz. I mean, come on. Who names their angels Tammuz, right? We are going to name this good guy Barabel 324. And now, Barbell in the previous LP was a demon. Now he has been redeemed, apparently. Or maybe he's an angel now, but in the future he falls to darkness and becomes a demon. Who knows? But they are... Oh, you lied to me, Burnsaber. You told me they were 3 holy. They're only 2 holy. So they cannot claim thrones. And we have another air Theurg. All I want for Christmas is a water Theurg, and they just keep giving me air Theurgs. Okay, folks, so here's the situation. There's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here whatsoever. There's a bit more here, so it might be smart of me to split up my forces, because these guys are fairly dangerous, and they are next to my capital. So send some folks against them, send some folks against them. If they were to attack this castle, we could probably take them. If they were to attack down here, we'd be in trouble. Procus would have his work cut out for him. So, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully next time you see this, we will have a bit more success against the giants, but I'm pretty happy that in my first battle against them, we were able to take them out and suffer no losses. Have a good one, everybody.